straight from Eric's Curiosa. What do we have here? Sorcery Contested Realm. Case of Alpha booster boxes. Dig these bad boys out. Case of 6. We got one. Peep the big A right there. That's Alpha. 1. 2. 3. 4. 5. Box topper, pledge pack, and it's not really 6, it's just 4. Oh, another one of those guys. Whoa. Yeah, 4 of them bad boys. 2 of these pledge packs, whatever's in there, I don't know. But yeah, we went through a lot of changes, but we finally got it. Finally got them. Finally came to an agreement. Thank you, Eric's Curiosa. So I can get off of the warpath now. And am I gonna open any of these today? Heck no, I'm not gonna. Or heck no, I'm not gonna open any of these. And I'm just not noticing these. The alpha boxes are 39 booster packs, but the beta, the big B, is just 36 booster packs. We will open up a beta booster box though today. Yeah, last I checked, these boxes were going for like $1,400 a piece. They might have crept back down to $1,300 a piece now, but these betas easy 200 for these though. Yeah, man, I haven't played since I had the print and play stuff. And to keep it real, 3 of these are really my boy Omega's. Omega Investments on YouTube. Going to give him a sub. And I'm sure I will eventually open these. Well, I don't know if I want to sell them straight up or do I want to crack them for value. I guess we'll see soon. I mean, keep the fancy plastic for posterity. I don't know why. Alright, got the hollow foil on it. Make sure I got a B. Definitely got a B. 36, not 39. And got to crack the seal, or maybe not. Looks pretty tamper proof. Yep, and it's void. Nice. Tamper proof tape like that. I mean, not even Lorcana has that. And honestly, I'll probably just open half the box right now. And then, yeah, let's do it. He said it's in Folio Games. I told him, yes, it's the Folio Games. Alright, got the 4 avatars in here, I believe. And we got the tokens. Will not be opening that right now. Might be worth something, probably not. Alright, like the nice dividers in between the packs. That's nice. Fancy. Alright, pack 1. Pack 1. All right. Cool game, Sorcery. Played it a couple times. But yeah, Root Spider, 3-drop, that kind of faction. I mean, that kind of element. And it's a 2 attacker, 2 defense. An exceptional beast with a snare of silk burrowing, while Root Spider is burrowed, minions directly above it are disabled. Nice art. Wonder who drew that. Melissa A. Benson. Alright, then we got the Cave In. Burrow all minions and artifacts occupying target land site. 4-drop. And then water type, telekinesis, 1-drop. Exceptional magic of psychic swiping. Caster snatches and picks up target nearby artifact they can carry. Crown Prince, Deathrite. If you control another mortal, return Crown Prince to its owner's hand. Okay. Scoop up. 3-drop. 2 threshold. 3 attack and defense. Separate them by type. Triangle, triangle. Well, yellow triangle. Yeah, those ones. Water, earth. Mage Slayer, 3-drop, 2 attack. Genesis, ETB, kill target. Spellcaster minion nearby. Nearby, I think, is just the hexes around you. Alright, Roaming Monster, 5-drop, 4 attack. May be summoned to any site. Drown, classic, 3-drop. Submerge target minion or artifact if able. Alright, first one of these fires. Aeromos Mercenaries, 3-drop. 3 attack defense. You may discard a random card rather than pay this spell's mojo cost. Alright, random card. So, as long as you just have 1 crappy card in your hand, then you can cheat that out. Nice. Alright, Tuft Turtles, 3-drop, 2 attack defense. The first time Tuft Turtles would put damage, would take damage each turn, prevent that damage. Okay. Scarecrow, 2 power, a gaunt and rugged ordinary relic. Genesis, return each airborne minion here to its owner's hand, and airborne minions can't enter this location. Very thematic. I guess this is a neutral type card. Alright, Coral Reef Kelpie, read you plenty times. Submerge, 3 for 3. Unravel, 2-drop. Destroy all artifacts and undead minions at a location up to 2 steps away. Polar Bears, 2/2. Can move as if the top and the bottom edges of the realm were connected. Sleep, 2-drop. Target minion at a location up to 2 steps away falls asleep. It's disabled until it takes damage. And we got the air, desert, land. Alright, pack 2. Always worried you're gonna cut the cards when you use scissors. Alright, flanking maneuver, 3-drop. Teleport any number of allies at one location to another location. A chess knight's move away. A knight's move. Yeah, so just the L shape. Draw a card. And that type, whatever type that is. Yeah. Alright, Slumbering Giantess, 3 power, 3-drop, 5 power. Genesis, fall asleep. Slumbering Giantess is disabled until hurt. Funny. Snorlax, Wings of Invention, 2 power. Bearer has airborne in movement, +1 if it's a minion. Neutral type? Yeah, neutral type. Highland Princess, 2 drop, 2 threshold, 1 power. Genesis, search your spell book for an artifact that costs 1 or less, reveal it, and put it into your hand. Yeah, and one thing about the game too is like the rares, I don't see the rarity. I don't know the rarity. But like if it's a really rare card, you can only have 1 of it in there. If it's a semi-rare, you can only have 2 of it in the deck. I guess uncommon 3, and then a common, I guess you can have 4 in the deck. Nice system. Yeah. Alright, then we got Rain of Arrows. Deal 1 damage to each above ground minion. I mean, haven't seen anything special yet. Are all the foils just the Curiosas? I don't know. But they have these special cards called Curiosas. Haven't really been following it enough to know exactly what they are. But 3 power, 3 drop, 1 power, spellcaster, Genesis, draw a spell. Critical strike. Next time an ally strikes a unit this turn, it deals double damage. Boil, 3 drop, 2 threshold. Destroy all minions occupying target water site up to 2 steps away. Dead of Night Demon, stealth, 2/2. Wall of Ice. Conjure atop the border of a site you control. Units can't traverse Wall of Ice on the ground. Grey Wolves. Your spell book may include any number of Grey Wolves. Has +1 power for each of the Grey Wolves nearby. Just like the one in the Arcane Wonders grid TCG game. Got the same power. Rimland Nomads, 2/2. Movement +1, takes no damage from deserts. Wall of Air, 2 power. Conjure atop the border of a site you control. Read that earlier. Or maybe not. Minions with airborne or 2 or less power can't traverse Wall of Air. Midnight Rogue. That's what I'm talking about. So Midnight Rogue, not the New Age Rogue from the new X-Men 92. I'm talking about the old Midnight Rogue. Range, stealth, 3 power, 2 attack. Mon ami. Oula wee wee. Autumn River. Land, I don't feel like reading it. Alright, pack 3. Cone of Flames, 6 drop, 2 threshold. Choose a direction from the caster. Deal damage to each unit at a location in the area of effect. 5 right up in front of it. 3 of those, 1 there. Geyser, 2 drop, 1 threshold. This turn, flood target site and give each minion their airborne. Draw a card. House of Arn Bannerman. Other nearby allies have +1 power. Purge Juggernaut, 6 drop, 4 attack. At the start of your turn, Purge Juggernaut taps and moves to an adjacent location. Kill all minions there. Neutral. Sirocco Scorpions, 2/2, lethal. Wall of Ice. Common Sense, 2 drop. The ordinary appears as magic to some. Search your spell book for an ordinary card, reveal it, and put it into your hand. Shuffle your spell book. Ordinary. Earth Grey Wolves again. Fire Harpoons. Like that line work on there. Ordinary magic to reel in your prey. Deal 1 damage to target minion above or below an adjacent water site and pull it to the caster's location. Draw a card. Amazon Warriors, 5/5. Vanilla. Heat Ray, 3 drop, Shoot a piercing projectile. Deal 2 damage to 1 unit at each location along its path. Swan Maidens, 2/2, airborne and submerged. Polar Bears, Bone Rebel, 3 drop, 1 threshold, 1 attack and defense. Whenever you play an Earth site, you may summon Bone Rebel from your cemetery to that site. Something like Tiny Bones, I guess. And Flamecaller, a unique avatar. I have not seen this avatar before in my life, I don't think. Alright, 20 life, 1 attack. Your avatar rises from the ashes to rule. Tap, play or draw a site. Tap, banish all your undead fire minions. Shoot a projectile, and it deals damage equal to the sum of their threshold. Fire threshold. Alright. Dog barking, be back. Set up for the time being. Alright, what are we on? Pack 4? An old school fantasy card game for players with a rich imagination, tactical nerve, and an appreciation for hand-painted art. Beta. Not a whole bunch of stuff on the back. And nothing under the crease. Bridge Troll, 4 drop, 1 threshold, 3 attack, 3 defense. Whenever an enemy attacks Bridge Troll, they must spend all their remaining mojo to give you on your next turn. Alright, Divine Healing, 1 drop, 3 threshold, you gain 7 life. Earth, Land, Step, nothing about it. And Island Leviathan, 8 drop, 1 threshold, 8 drop, may transform into a monster, place rubble underneath, but you gotta have 8 threshold of island. Alright, Iceland's 3 drop. Shoot a piercing projectile, deal 3, then 2, then 1 to up to 1 unit at each of the first 3 locations along its path. Cave Trolls, 3 drop, burrowing, 3/3. Alvaline Dryads, 2 drop, 1/1, and Alvaline Dryads provide 1 mojo. They're dorks. Deep Sea Mermaids, 3 drop, 2 threshold, 1/1, submerge. Genesis, draw your bottommost spell. Spectral Stalker, 2 drop, 1 threshold, 2/2, void walk. Doesn't have to be on land, can walk through the void. Nice. And Overpower. Un minuto. Alrighty. Overpower. That was a game. 1 drop. Give an ally +2 power this turn. Disenchant. Nice stained glass. Takes me back to Dominaria. Destroy all auras and artifacts at target location up to 2 steps away. That's what happened. So many technical difficulties. Destroy all auras and artifacts at target location up to 2 steps away. Neutral. Mad Dash, 2 drop, draw a card, then give an ally movement +1 this turn. Exorcism, 2 drop, banish all demon and undead minions at target location up to 2 steps away. Banish. Sedge crabs can only move themselves sideways like a crab. And Air Desert, ETB, deal 1 damage to each minion atop target nearby site. Not under though, the top. All right, pack 5. Yeah, I haven't seen anything special yet. And I'm thinking, like, what's the rarity, really? Gnome Hollows. There's a board game coming out with the name Gnome Hollow. I hear it's pretty good. Units with 3 or more power can't enter this site. Thematic. Alright, Scavenging Fiend, 4 power. 4 drop, 2 power. ETB, conjure a broken artifact to this location. Chain Lightning, deal 2 damage to target unit nearby. Any number of times you may spend 2 to additionally target a new unit nearby at a previous one. Alright, start just glancing at these guys. Primordial Spring, Genesis, if you control fewer sites than opponent, draw 3 sites. Oh, nice one to put in your deck. Boss Troll. The Azure Ridge Caravan. Blood Ravens. Dispel again. Sacred Scarabs. Riptide. Men of Ling. Cool art. Scourge Zombies. Undead. Ogre Goons. Remlin Nomads. Rims Out Nomads. Autumn River. Genesis Licket. The next spell, you may put it on the bottom of your spell book. Pack 6. Alright, so what are we going to? 18. 1/3 of the way, almost. A lot of packs for the cost. A lot of packs in the box. Oh yeah, card backs. I guess every last hit is a land, maybe. Alright, Vanguard Knights. True Sight Crossbow. Shield Maidens. I think there might be like 300 cards in the set, maybe 200 something. Rift Valley, you may pull apart a partial row or column to make a void in which to play this. Nice. What type is that? This type. Old Salt. Anchorman. Mage Slayer. Pit Vipers. Berry. Roaming Monsters. Roaming Monster. Man, what type is that? Undead? Yeah, I got thought that was like the Undead faction, but no. Cauldron Crones. Drown again. Tough Turtles again. Spin Attack. Land Surveyor. Dark Tower. Genesis, if this is the only Dark Tower you control, gain 1 mojo this turn. Water type. Pack 7. Still not seeing what the rares are, but Oasis, 2 types, gives you blue or red threshold, or blue and red, or something like that. That's what I'll put this at. I don't know. Put it there. Dwarven Digging Team, Burrowing, 2/2. Earth, Wheels of the Wisp, Void Walk. Undertaker Engine, 7 drop, 4 power. At the end of your turn, you may burrow and unburrow any combination of artifacts and minions at this site. Coral Reef Kelpie. The Eremos Mercenaries, 3/3. You may discard a random card rather than pay this spell's mojo cost. Boil, Scarecrow, Entangled Terrain. Minions occupying affected sites lose airborne and are immobile. Last three of your turns. 4-drop, 2 threshold. Beast of Burden, Wall of Fire, Rain of Arrows, Palibury Bats, Porcupine Pufferfish, and Gothic Tower, an ordinary site of rumination. Genesis, if this is the only Gothic Tower you control, gain 1 mojo this turn. Pack 8. Half there. Brobdingnag Bullfrog, 3-drop. Swallow Stuff, Lava Salamander, haven't seen this one. 2-drop, 1 power, fire spellcaster, takes no damage from fire spells. The Hillock Basilisk, 4-drop, 3 power. Other minions that rest here or 1 step in front of Hillock Basilisk are disabled. Atlas Wanderers, haven't seen that one. Neutral, no. Earth. Sacred Scarabs, Finvale Muse, Men of Ling, Lightning Bolt, deal 3 damage to a random unit at target location. I guess roll the dice for the randomness. Firebolts, shoot 3 projectiles in the same direction, 1 at a time. Each deals 1 damage. Old Salt Anchorman, Scent Hounds, nearby enemies permanently lose stealth. Hey, first foil, okay. I hear it's kind of hard to pull these foils. I'm 7 packs in, first foil. Alright, this is Shield Maidens. I've seen them before already. So 3-drop, 2 threshold, to attack and toughness. Nearby allies take 1 less damage. Foil it up over there. And Sleep, Midnight Rogue, and Summer River. Genesis, look at the next spell. You may put it on the bottom of your spell book. Alright. Pack 8. Pack 8. Call to War, Phantom Steed, Cone of Flame, Hounds of Ondaros, 5-drop, 4 power toughness, airborne, burrowing, submerged, void walk. Nearby enemies permanently lose stealth. The undead type, Pit Vipers, Boss Troll. No, actually water type. Getting these things all mixed up. And I'll sort this out later. Yeah, I think I got all this stuff all mixed up. But oh, okay, this is Earth, alright. Yeah, I mean, I wonder why they went with all triangles. It's kind of like, why triangles? I mean, could have easily did a circle and square. Alright, Berry, 3-drop, Earth, Dispel, Cauldron Crones, Riptide, Scourge Zombies. Alright, second foil rather. Fade Changeling, 3-drop, 1/1 may be summoned to any site. Genesis, you may return a minion here to its owner's hand. Second foil. Muck Lampreys, Bone Rabble, and Spring River. Look at your next spell. You may put it on the bottom of the spell book. Alright, pack. What is it? 10. Outback Strider, Buried Treasure, Fellbog Frogmen, Disintegrate, Beast of Burden, Wall of Fire, Overpower, Disenchant, Blink, Mad Dash, Grapple Shot, Ordinary Magic of Acrobatic Assault. An ally shoots a projectile. If it hits a unit, the ally is dragged to that location. It may strike the hit unit when it arrives. Azurite Caravan, Exorcism, Mortality, and Red Desert, deal 1 damage to each minion atop target nearby site. Pack 11. Doesn't look like I've got any crazy hits yet, but maybe it's coming. Wildfire. I can't still tell the rarity either. But Wildfire. Crave Golem. 4-drop. 3 power toughness. Alright. Siege Ballista. It's not walking. Pillar of Zyros. Genesis banish all dead minions and you heal 1 life for each. It's actually Earth. Boss Troll. Earth. Pit Vipers. And Dispel. Riptide. Berry. Scourge Zombies. Cauldron Crones. This is a bunch of repeats in this pack. Teleport. Man, which one is this one? I don't even know which one this one is. Okay, this one. This is the Undead. Something like that. I keep on thinking this is like the Undead faction. Mortality. Swamp Buffalo. Flamecaller again. Pack 12. Where is the value? Slumbering Giantess. Wings of Invention. Monster Hunter. Far East Assassin. Blizzard. Blood Ravens. Extinguish. Sacred Scarabs. Men of Ling. Sicaro Scorpions. Old Salt Anchorman. Common Sense. Muck Lampreys. Our little tapeworm. Burrowing. And Submerge. Or more like a waterworm, sandworm. Sandstorm. And Remote Desert, 1 damage atop the deal. Alright, pack 13. Kind of breezing through them now. Iron Shackles. Kite Archer. Total Recall, Nightmare, Pit Vipers, Boss Troll. There was 13. Boss Troll, Dispel, Berry, Cauldron Crones, Riptide, Scurry Zombies, Tough Turtles, Minor Explosion, Raw Dromedary, Vanilla 1-2, and Rustic Village. Pay 1 to summon a Foot Soldier token here. $14. Not seeing any big money hits. Come on, let it be at the end then. Or right now. Quagmire. Giggity, 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 giggity. Let's have Plex. Genesis. Until your next turn, units are immobile while they occupy nearby sites. Earth. Lighthouse. Okay. Weird selection of atlases. Pack. Alright, Lighthouse gives you 2 of the threshold, looks like. So put that over there. And Shifting Sands, reactivate the Genesis ability of your nearby deserts. Nice. Reactivate those. Alright, Mix Air. Sacrifice Mix Air. This turn, Bear's next air spell requires no threshold and costs 3 less to cast. Bear's next air spell requires no threshold and costs 3 less to cast. Nice. And what type is that? Neutral. Alright, Mage Slayer, Undead, Coral Reef Kelpie, Roaming Monster, Fire Harpoons, Amazon Warriors, Drown, Swan Maidens, Airborne and Submerge, Freaky Art a little bit, the Mercenaries, Sandworm, not the Water Worms, Burrowing Landbound. Right in the beginning of Doom 2 right now as we speak. Miracle Workers. And Simple Village. You may pay 1 to summon a Foot Soldier token here. What is it? 12, 13, 14, 15. 1 more to go. After this one. Mudflow. At the start of your turn, surface or burrow each minion occupying target site nearby. Neutral. Alright, Lucky Charm. It needs me Lucky Charms. 1 and whatever that does. Frost Nova. Freeze nearby enemy minions. They're disabled until your next turn. Maze Minotaur. 4/4. Cave Trolls. 3/3. No, Earth. Scarecrow. And Incinerate. 5-drop, 1 threshold. Deal 4 damage to each other unit at target location near the caster or allied dragon. Border Militia. Summon a token. Rain of Arrows. And Apprentice Wizard. Spellcaster Genesis, draw a spell. What kind of card is it? The spellbook card. Fade. Give an allied minion stealth. If it occupies an enemy site, draw a card. Alright, Critical Strike. Highland Clansman. Charge. 7-drop, 5 power. Undead. Snow Leopard. 1-drop, 2. Undead. And Summon River. Alright, last pack for this video. 6, 12, 16. Syrian Templar. Takes no damage from demons, spirit, or undead minions. 3 earth. Marine voyage. Dapper vampire. Freaky art. 5 drop, 4 power, airborne. Damage dealt by Dapper vampires. This strikes heals you. Okay. Life steal or life link. Undead. Craterize. Okay. Belmont. Longbow. Dead of Night Demon. Finvale Muse. Wall of Ice. Lightning Bolt. Actually, Lightning Bolt is there. Man, like, if anybody knows the rationale to why they went with all triangles, please let me know. 4 different type of triangles. Like, that's kind of confusing. Gray Wolves. Firebolts, especially if you're colorblind too, that's even worse. Heat Ray. Wild Boars. Sea Serpent. And another Flame Caller. Alright, so we got 3 Flame Callers. And 1 Apprentice Wizard so far for the other avatars. Or spellcasters. Yeah, avatars. Alright, well, that's all I got for right now. I'll crack the rest of this box, I guess, next time. But for now, Boyo Games, like, comment, subscribe.